everybody.
My
Thank you so
computer is not
much.
working. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Can hear you now. You took yourself off mute.
I can't hear you, Katrina.
Probably because of the sound. You turned off your sound.
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We have a fabulous show today.
Come on. God damn it.
Brody, we can hear you, sweetheart. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Put yourself on mute, sweetheart. Please forgive us. She just wants it to go so well, and we will. Okay, honey. Nothing's working for Rhodey today, and that's all right, because today is about having 1,000 subscribers. Today is saying thank you. And it's about the Forever Friends that we're going to be making. And I am so happy, so honored that so many people come in. I'm seeing you guys, Candy, Allison. Today is about free readings. $15 is really cheap too, but I want to give back to everyone. And I did give one person I contacted right off the bat, and she's going to be coming on. And the rest are all blinded. It's just that she has been flooding my comments on YouTube, and I wanted to say thank you with this beautiful reading. Now, let me explain to everybody of what's going on. If you are interested in having a free mini reading with me, you need to send your photo to Rhodey Speak on Facebook. If you're not connected to Facebook, please. I can't give her phone number. Email it at Rhodey Speak, RODYSPEAKE @gmail.com. As soon as we get your photo, we will put it up, and you will receive a link to be on the show too. So we're going to make this as smooth as we can. This is our very first time of doing this, and I hope to be able to do even more of these. But I thank you so much for understanding that we are working and learning technology. And here is Rhodey. Say hi, girl.
Hey, everybody, listen. Do send me your picture now. I've got to have your picture, and your name doesn't go into the drawing, okay? And we're going to immediately send you a link. You'll hit that link. You'll be waiting. So when Katrina's done with one, we're going right to the other, because she wants to get as many of you guys as she can, because this is her thank you to all you guys this show today. And I'm sorry as hell about the beginning. Something's on my computer. I'm very, very sorry. I'm sorry about that.
There's no reason to say sorry. And the next thing I want to say, do you notice that we have LD with us? We told you that LD is the name of our new sound guy, and here he is. We just wanted to put him onto the show. And there's one thing that I want to do on a shout out. There's a gentleman that was very big influence in my confidence, and his name is Dr. Chuck Kennedy. And at this present moment, he needs all of our prayers everywhere. Look, I'm turning you. He's in hospice right now. I was on a team, or still am. We're still connected, that help bring back human trafficking and lost children in the world. And also, you'll see his work, because he put my head under investigation, and it's a area mapping of the brain. But I just want to take just a few seconds just to say that he meant a lot to me. He still does, and that he could use everybody's prayers. Okay, now this young lady, I'm going to be bringing her up onto. Go, and I think it's Acacia. Sorry for putting the R in there. You're so beautiful. How are you doing?
Oh, thank you. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. Lost her. I think she got lost in her system must have locked her out. So we'll wait for her to come back again. We're having technical difficulties, but that's how it goes. Look, I put on some glitter. I like to have my, I'm a little teared up a little bit, but Arcola, here she is. No, Acacia.
Yeah,
There
I'm
we go.
sorry. I'm here.
It's all
I'm
right. I
sorry.
want to please meet my new fan. I'm taking you as a fan. You've been giving me these beautiful messages. I don't know you, but your energy is so electrifying, and I just wanted to head out and tell the world that you were the person I was picking to be on today's show. So I thought I'd start out to get other photos started. And looking at you, you look just like her.
Do I?
I said the girl. I do.
I've
And
gotten that a lot.
you do.
We're not.
You're not
She's
related?
actually, well, through marriage, she's my husband's niece. So we're not blood related, but
But you
her
guys
and I,
do look a lot alike. I'm not kidding anyone. Because what I do is I always take a moment to download the photos that you send to me. And could you tell the audience when I sent you over your notes of what I receive? And my notes are, first thing is just looking at your picture, and it's my way of being able to connect. And they flood me with all which is what your would she be like a niece or
yeah,
cousin?
she's mine and my husband's niece.
Okay,
My
just know
husband,
that.
she's my husband's sister's daughter.
Gotcha. Because once we're family, and you don't even have to be. My best friend up in Chicago will always be my sister. Period. And
Absolutely.
so I want to give the
She's my.
world the same photo. I took this one so you can see. All right, guys, take a look at that picture. Do they not look
That's
alike?
Sabrina.
Her name's Sabrina.
Sabrina,
Hi,
yeah.
ladies. Hello, girl.
This is my daughter, Jazea.
Hi. Oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. It runs in the family.
It
So
does.
my notes are throwing down quickly, and that's why the reading and the writing, and I used to try to clean it up, but I don't. It all means something. She was getting everybody in this family. I mean, I feel like she was hitting everyone, taking an opportunity, and she is. I know that everyone, it's hard to understand these words, but when I said she's full of life, she truly is full of life. But it's hard to relate that with someone that has crossed over. But believe you me, you continue. And even right now, okay, I know I wrote this down and I like to follow it down. But do you got on you a dragonfly? I keep wanting to go right over. Yes, that's right. Yes.
Oh.
I thank you. I just saw it.
Yeah, I
was crossed over. That's the exact same shoulder that I was looking at. That's the one that I was pointing to. Please know that, and I know that this means big for her because she also showed me her resting stone. Her resting stone also has dragonflies on it with her photo. And you know, it's not an etching of her photo. It's in color.
Oh my. Oh.
And you know, she said it took a moment to get that there. So I know that you guys made sure that you didn't give her just any old critical crap old. You saved. Because I'm also seeing a medal. It almost looks like a license plate with her name on it. You know the shape of a license plate?
It's the shirts. She's talking about the shirts, Amari.
I just want to let you know that it just looks like it stands for it, and she's showing it. I also want to let you know that she gave me, it looks like water, and it has a heart around it. It's wavy, but to me it looks like it could be like hieroglyphics for water.
Oh my gosh, it's the wave. It's my other tat. I don't know if you can see it.
Holy caroli.
I sent you a picture
beautiful.
Of it. Thank you. My husband did it, and what, 2 or 3 days before she died, Daddy? Was it?
Oh wow.
My husband did tattoos until he had his stroke, but she bought him a tattoo kit with all the ink, the tattoo machine, the needles, and everything.
I was going to ask why she keeps bringing up the tattoos, but no wonder she's bringing
Because
up. I love what you just said. She started his artistry.
She's wanting him to get back into it. She's wanting him to get back into it.
You know, there's some things that he'll be able to do and fine tune, she said, because I know that he's working on the shading, and these are things that it's so sweet. I love the way that he's expressing what's going on here. We also have, now she gave me a vision of a spa, you know, like where you would go to relax, and I haven't currently had the opportunity to do, but she said, tell Mom I love her.
Okay, you can't. My husband and one of my daughters is kind of skeptics, and they're hearing this.
I love those guys. I love the skeptics.
I love you.
I love them.
My mother-in-law owns a salon, and we all work in the cosmetology field, and I understand exactly what you're saying. I can't believe it.
Well, another thing, and I'm glad that your husband's there, because your sister said to tell Mom that she's so proud of her that she did it. And she shows me this coin, like something that you get when you are. It's kind of, you know, my husband, he's an alcoholic, and Rhodey over here also is a recovering alcoholic, where you have nothing to hide.
13 years sober.
But it's like a coin that you would get for
a chip.
You know, your accomplishments. Yes, chip.
Yeah, a sobriety chip.
Please forgive me. That might be wrong, and I'm not insulting your mother in any way. I could be wrong on this coin. I just stated that that's what it looks like. Okay.
My Sabrina's mom, my sister-in-law, has been in sobriety for how many years? 8.
Blessings to her. I just want to let you know that she just shows me this. So look at how she's bringing everybody, everyone in the family. I also want to let you know that she gave me a vision of a little boy that she hangs around with all the time. And he looks like Wyatt. You know what I was going to say? Because I don't do names. I never claim to get names. I can't do names.
I've seen that on your videos.
I can't do it, but I was about to say a Tombstone. You know, I was like I got that vision of Tombstone of Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt Earp. Yep. His name is Wyatt, and he's actually
wear glasses.
He does wear glasses. He wears glasses since he was what, 2 or 3?
Mm-hmm. You know,
yeah.
Guess what? She told me that he's going to be the who's that crocodile hunter guy? What's his name? That passed away. Steve Owen.
Steve Irwin.
Irwin. She told me he's like that. He's like all critters, things that creep me. I got bugs everywhere. I wrote down bugs.
He does. Him and my children, my 3 children. Yeah, yes.
I love heaven. I love it. Because until we get the message through, that's the only way that we're going to know. And I know that another thing that she gave me a vision. She was really good at giving pictures. So I can guarantee that people in your family will state that she's come in their dreams. And please let them know that that was not their imagination. She is fabulous at throwing those pictures into your vision, and the songs that she comes up. And I want to let you know, I don't know this song, but it sounds like it's like heavy metal kind of. My kids listen to it. They're working out, and it's like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know the music, but that's the kind of sound that I'm getting from her.
Yep, you're right.
She says that she has reached out to you, that she's reached out electronically, and I believe it has to do with music.
Oh my, okay, so the day of her funeral, I was, oh, the day of her funeral, I was trying to get ready and I could not, balloons?
Yeah, you just said it.
Oh my God, we did.
And we wrote
Hey, big brother, where are you? I denying it still.
Sure, no, he's shaking his head no.
Okay, it's okay.
The day of her funeral, though, I was on Pandora, and I was on what channel was I on?
She said ants in the pants.
Huh?
She told her brother ants in the pants. I don't know what that means. I'm just sharing that with him. I don't know if it's a game
Her brother,
or
I'm not sure, but she does have a brother, and does Daddy, does that mean? Anyways, though, the day of her funeral, I was trying to get ready to go to the church, and I was on one channel of YouTube, and something, the song,
Pandora.
huh?
Pandora. That's
Yeah,
what she
or
said.
Pandora. What did I say? Sorry.
You said YouTube. She just told me Pandora.
It was. It was Pandora, and the song Best Friends by Eminem and Yellow Wolf came on out of nowhere. It wasn't the style of music that I was listening to.
Eminem is not that right.
Yeah.
She's there. She's always around.
Does she know how much we miss her?
Very much so. And you know, I know that you gave me a picture with her with a gun, but she's hanging out with huge guns. I mean, even bigger than that. And my boys are enthusiasts. It's like, and I don't know their names, but we have a few of them at our house. But it has all of the good stuff on there, the sights, all of the. It's dressed to a T, and she's holding it with pride.
That's her. That's Sabrina. The one question I have for you is the song by George, what was it? George Michael?
That's for her husband or her boyfriend or the father of the baby. That's what I get. That man.
Is it
Tyler or Brandon?
Okay, but the thing on the notes you said about the numbers on the knuckles.
Yeah, I saw numbers on knuckles.
That's Brandon.
That would be. That's Brandon.
Yeah, because
that is Brandon. He's got like love tattooed on his knuckles, but it's like the number of each letter in the alphabet.
To represent. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
She brought that up. Because I'm on that's on the second page. I go through every single bit. You're getting a lot here, and I'm being thorough, but that's because she kept on talking. She's very strong. And I want to also let you know that she tells me that grandma's with her, so I hope that you can confirm that. She went before her. That your grandma went before the young lady, and she wants you to know that she's here. And I do see this, it's like about this size. It might be the size of a quarter with a hole in it. It's green. It looks like a pendant for a necklace.
It's a charm. It's a best friend's necklace.
What about the lock of hair there?
Oh! It could be. Oh, yeah. Like my husband just said, it could be. So when she passed, when my mother-in-law and sister-in-law were getting her prepared at the funeral home, they cut a lock of her hair, and my mother-in-law made. Oh, that is what it is. Because she put the green.
Entwined it. Yes, they did.
Yes.
They fused it with the jewelry. That's exactly what it is. And it looks like it's jasper or green. Oh, and I also want to let you know that when I was around her, I got the color blues and the color whites. And experience has been birthdays and the crossings. And blue would be March, and white to me is June.
She was born in June and passed in March.
And she tells me that you guys still celebrate both days. She has fur babies all around with her. In particular, is this little a brown one. It's very small, and looks like a beige brown, light brown.
That would either be the puppy Auntie Marcia bought for them, or that her mom bought for them, or Frito.
This one has, because it might matter, the ears flop over.
That would be the puppy Marcia bought for.
I thought it was a Chihuahua.
And
it was a Chihuahua.
Okay, yes, but the ears, they fall over, right? They don't completely stand up. This one, they flap over a little.
I'd have to go back and look at the picture.
Okay. She says to tell him I love him too, and she's talking, and she also said about the creek. I get this vision of a creek.
Silver Creek.
Silver Creek. Her last weekend we spent with her was we went fishing at the creek.
And she tried to kiss me.
She also showed me. I want to let you know that who's the one that has her silver. It's a necklace. It's silver. It looks like it's a rope, like a snake type of roping on the. It's pretty thick. It's not thin, and it has like this pendant that wraps around it, kind of like hugs it. But she just showed it to me. So,
is it male or female?
It was hers, but I believe that a male has it.
It's Brandon. That's Brandon because he's still, well, the last time we saw him, he had it on. My daughter's asking me to ask you if she has any messages for her cousin. We literally were with her cousins, excuse me, Zariah. We were literally, she spent 3 days, her last 3 days with us. And passed hours after leaving our house.
Tell them that she is sorry. But she is sorry. She comes to their in their dreams all the time.
Is that the girl with the white dress that is always in my dreams?
And I also want to tell you, she says that one of them have touched her face. So if they feel something that's on their face, she has made a reach out and touch them. Please know that she had made that very clear. She knows that the light has to be on every night. Does that make sense? Honey, this is not fake in any way. This is all real. And she shows me, it's very interesting. Is there sheer material in your girls' room? Do they have like like that tulle material, but it looks like it's being used as decoration of some kind? It falls over like when you put a scarf over a light and it gives a nice luminance, it just looks like they're ready for their big girl room. And I feel like you guys have been talking about it. Have you guys been talking about changing the room?
We've been talking about making a lot of different changes. We're currently living in our fifth wheel at the moment, but we're
that's
planning.
Okay. Look, there's a reason why you get these messages. The girls, you're going to have that room, and I do see purple and pink is one of those colors that seem to be a major. But I want to let you know that the young lady that I'm speaking to here, she's not a foo-foo girl. I don't take her as a foo-foo girl. But your girls are foo-foo girls. They like a little bit of dirt, and they like a little bit of getting. I feel like they're already trying to put their makeup on. So please know she's around. She's around. I wouldn't know this if I knew these things. Please know I would be on every news because I won the lottery in almost every state. It doesn't work that way, and this is to tell your husband. It doesn't work that way. These are things that she's bringing up just to let you know that this is real. real. I also want to let you know, she tells me that all of the adventures, it's almost like I see her going with grizzly bears, like Yellowstone. I saw geysers erupting. And
My sister-in-law and her boyfriend just went to Yellowstone a few months ago, but we all, with her son, went to Arizona.
so I want to wrap it up. I just want to let you know that everything is absolutely, she says she's in no pain. She's good. There's no sadness. That was very important for you to know that. And she says that every moment that she's with everyone, and she did this with her hands.
She always did this with her hands, did she not?
She did.
She always did this with her hands.
You guys, I want to let you know, and please tell her boyfriend or her husband, the one that she's speaking on, the one with the Michael
Brandon.
whispers. His grandfather is over there with her, and he said, "What's up, big fella?" So I just want to
Oh,
give you.
that's what you meant. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Grandpa said it. So please let everybody look at how she got everybody in the family. She loves everyone. And now you can formally say you are forever friends. And so is your husband, even though he's all not being seen. And so are your girls. Every one of you are forever friends because you got a message from a beautiful soul in heaven.
Thank you. She is in heaven. Did she have a
Yes.
hard time crossing over?
Not one bit. The moment that he saw how broken she was, the gates opened immediately. Grandma was there.
Grandma
I
Joe.
want to let you know the things that we're told that's in the Bible. We put some fear in there for the human beings to a degree. And I just want to let you know that the broken ones and the ones that are gay and the ones that are even bad guys can make changes once they pass over whatever he does. They too can see the light. So I want to let you know that that was very important for you to know that. You know that grandma was there for her. There was no judgment, and that she is truly now in a peace of mind. Okay? Thank you so much for coming on. We love
Thank
you, she said. She said
We
she
love
loves you.
you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh my goodness, that was fabulous. I don't think
That was awesome. And I want you to know, did you see Valerie over there jumping up and down trying to be
No,
quiet? It was
I loved
so
it when she said
special.
no, it was Pandora, but she was so huge and wanting to speak to him. And the dragonflies are so important. I forgot to say, I know that you talked about it. Please know that heaven is real, and I'm so excited for the next people. I see that they're down here, and
Debbie is next, unless you were doing your friend.
Debbie's next. Do you have her photo for
I
me?
sure do. I do.
Let me bring her up.
Yes, I do.
Add to stream. Hello, Debbie. How are you? I think
Good,
that's
my friend.
Grassburger, isn't
The
it?
lady in blue, she said.
Are you
Hey,
Debbie Grassburger?
Yes,
Debbie
that's her.
Smalley. Yeah, Debbie Grassberger Smalley.
Hello, sweetheart.
She's a tribe member.
A tribe member. Well, thank you. I've seen your photo, but we haven't formally spoken, have we?
No, this is the first time.
Hell yeah, you're going to walk away as a forever friend, and that's what I'm going to be trying to do. And please know that I will do my best to. You want to speak to both of them?
No, my dad's still here. It's just that my grandma.
Is Dad having some problems?
Yeah.
So Debbie, you do know that. Please know that he's already making his transition by talking. When I said that I saw both of them, this is to confirm. And I'm going to say with 100%, including on my own life, there is 100% certainty that we can still be on the other side and our bodies pumping blood, having vital signs. I know it's crazy, but I do see, and there's no doubt, our bodies are separated from our souls. Period. He has been talking. I just want to let you know your dad used to smoke.
He still does, as far as I know.
Just wanted to share that they are confirming that he's going back. And you do know that he's been asking to go. I just want to let you know he's been asking.
No, I mean, I figured, I know that he's been having a lot of problems, like equilibrium wise, walking and getting around. And he's been spending most of his time like in his living room, and he's out there in Houston. by you guys.
Nice. Well, he's talking. She said that he's been talking about just making it end. I'm just saying that he's made his peace. So I'm not going to go back of what I'm stating. I'm not saying this young man is going to take him. I'm not saying any of that. She's telling me that he's tired,
Yeah.
you
I
know, and he's ready. He's making his peace. So I hope, and please know that I'm just speaking what she already knows what he thinks. I'm sorry for putting it. And I want to let you know, she tells me that she had crossed over in her sleep. Can you confirm that she was peaceful when she stepped over?
I was with her the week before she passed, and I had to come back to Florida because I had finals that week, and I was going to go back to see her. She was in the hospital. She had been in a coma. I was there holding her hand, and she woke up while I was there. I know my aunt was with her,
Oh,
and she was seeing like my grandpa and her brother on the other side and saying their names before she crossed.
that's that peaceful. That's that thing that confirms you
Right.
never leave this world without someone being there for you,
Right.
whether or not you go with them. That's a scenario. But she did say that she went peaceful. So no
Okay.
wonder that sounds pretty peaceful.
Oh,
Seeing the
definitely.
family, seeing the directions. And I want to let you know, I know you sent me a photo with her dressed up and definitely at a nice little gathering, but this woman likes to cut the rug, so she is dancing. And you could be at a party and still not be that dancer, but she's definitely got some fancy leg moves. And
Yep.
also she shows me that her legs aren't hurting her. Do you understand that? There's no pain going on in her legs,
Good.
especially the back left leg. I don't know why she's stating that, but she told me that it started with the back left leg.
Okay. I know
She
she
said
had
that her father
arthritis.
was there for her when she crossed over and she hadn't seen him forever.
Good.
I don't know why she gave me this vision of a frog. Frogs are not my favorites. I don't know if there might be one in. Do you have a garden, or did she have a garden that might have had a frog ornament?
It's possible.
That's the kind of frog I'm
up in
seeing.
New Jersey, and I grew up here in Florida, and I didn't really get to spend a whole lot of time with her.
Well, she's spending a lot of time with you.
Good.
So, by any chance, are you a plant person, Debbie? Because I just see that dirt can be that it's like you're transporting things. So I feel like you do some type of gardening with a little pot.
I haven't been able to garden in a long time because of my chronic pain and my physical issues. I did when I lived up north. I spent like 4 years up in New York City, and when I lived up there, I had like a little flower pot garden, and I had a garden down below the apartment. But I haven't been able to do it recently because I
Now,
was in bed for so long.
wow. Now, my next question is: was Grandma already crossed over when you were in New York City?
Yeah, and
That's a true message there, Debbie.
yes.
There it is.
Well, I moved there a year after she passed. But Katrina, that was when I started to have like experiences with the other side, and I knew she was there because like every time I would go to my sliding glass door, I'd go to my sliding glass door and open it to smoke. Every single time I would stand there, I'd look down below at the water, and then there was a street down below us with a street light, and every time it would go out, and I knew it was her. I knew without a doubt it was her.
And you are getting confirmation to go all the way back to that particular moment, and that's what she was bringing up, and that is confirmed with you, Debbie, and to assist you. And I do see that you're using vibrations to help with your body. I feel like you're doing that and trying to keep you in tuned, and she knows that you're not by yourself. I also am finding that she's got your heart very, very softly in her hands. So I feel like what she's doing is keeping things going so it doesn't race. Do you have anxiety, Debbie?
I used to. I don't have much of a problem with it anymore. I used to have
Because grandma's doing it?
severe panic disorder when I lived in New York. When I lived in New York. I had it.
Look at that. And she helped you and she's still doing it. And look at how those little things that she can do to make your life a little bit easier, a little bit better. And I love that you said you had it really bad. And I told you she's doing it. That's to keep you from, so there's one less thing that you have to worry about. Now she's telling me to keep an eye on the health of your eyes.
Yeah, my eyes have gotten really bad this past year. I like everything's getting blurry, and when I got divorced, I lost my insurance, and I don't have the money to go see a doctor and get glasses. I just don't have the money, and I need
I'm there
them.
with you, Debbie. I haven't had insurance. I haven't been to a doctor since my son was born, and he's turning 17 in August. Not because I'm bragging about it, it's because I'm in the same boat as you.
Yeah.
I don't have insurance, can't afford it, and I am so thankful that like grandmas that are helping me with my lupus and to keep me in check and in this pandemic, but it's real. They can do assistance and she's showing me. Now the next step that she's hitting is your shoulders, in particular, closer to your neck, that area, that little
Right here.
lump.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
I
not
always have spasms here, and then in my low back, I have a lot of nerve and muscle pain with the fibromyalgia and the chronic myofascial pain syndrome, and in my cervical and lumbar spine are where I have my degenerative disc disease. So I have a lot of pain in my neck and my shoulders, and then my low back.
Well, this woman has been working overtime, and she's also working over with your father, her son. This is correct, right? Because it is
Yeah.
definitely we didn't confirm that, but I feel like that's exactly what we got here. And there's some areas in she's showing me blue. I see blue around her. I feel like it's a favorite color, but I also get blue to be either December or March. And I also feel like maybe blues around your dad. I think that blues surround him.
Okay.
Maybe
Well,
even be around the walls.
December is when my birthday is, and blue is my dad's favorite color. He like almost 90% of his shirts are blue. That's the only color he really likes to wear. So that both of those make sense.
And I love it because you've been asking her to be there for him. So here she's confirming that she is without me knowing his name. I don't do nobody's names and only remember you by your face. But other than that, another thing that I'm being shown is that there's going to be a move. I don't know why. In particular, I'm seeing some work being done on a walkway. It's almost like the walkway has an S to it. So oh, look at you, got a smile to it.
There's a sidewalk on the side of my house that jogs like that, and it kind of looks like kind of looks like an S or a lightning bolt.
Thank you, because I just saw, and these are things that are going to assist. I'm also being told that, okay, she said something about, I think you're having some electrical problems and you're thinking it might be ghosts, but it is electrical. Pay attention to it. It has something to do with the light doesn't also all the way go down. It just has a little dim to it. And I am finding.
I have I have fluorescent lights in both the kitchen and the garage, and I have trouble getting them to come on at all. I have to flicker them and then sometimes tap the bulb.
All I'm being shown is that it is electrical that's causing that troubles, okay? Especially if you're having to make it go, have somebody check it out. And Debbie, they don't waste any of their energy for nothing.
Okay.
So that's a message, I feel like more of a warning just to help you out with that. And it feels like it's one main breaker that is the areas of what you're talking. It's interesting. It might be the breaker that you need to change, which will be very cheap and easy.
Okay.
I just feel like it's electrical, okay? And she wants to let you know that she is happy. She sings. There's no doubt I can hear the music coming out of her. She's not like Beyonce or anything, but she has that in her heart. Yeah. Just like me. I can't sing, but man, I sure do try. And this woman
I
has to
sing
come in.
great by myself, but yeah, that's about it. When I'm by myself.
Debbie, do you got the ring? Did you get a ring from her or a charm that was the size of a
when I was going to get married, this was before she passed. Um, she had given my dad his father's ring, my grandfather's ring, her husband, that she had taken her diamond from her engagement ring and had it made into a man's ring because on their 25th or 50th anniversary, he gave her a bigger diamond. And so she took her original engagement diamond and had it made into a man's ring for my grandfather. When my grandfather
Wow.
passed, my dad got it. When my ex proposed to me, he didn't have a ring, and so my dad's like, well, I'll send you this and you can take the diamond and get it made into a ring. And so that's what I did. I took her engagement diamond and had it put into an engagement ring for myself.
What a beautiful story. That's awesome.
And I took these little diamonds that were his dad's in these tie pins that he got from Royal Typewriter Company.
You only put it on one side.
I put 3 diamonds on the top, like on the top right, and 3 diamonds on the bottom left. So both rings that went on either side had 3 diamonds in it, but one was on one side and one was on the other side.
And it makes it almost look like it has a curve, like an S to it. Yeah. Don't you love I love how heaven is. We're getting to it. The whole time you're talking, I'm doing that. And I'm like, but we're going to get to it. I love how that happens. She tells me that her feet are good. She's doing well. She says that her family is always thinking about her, that nobody has forgotten, and they still tend to her. They show me that they still come over and visit. And she shows me that she's got a shaded area. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-mm. But like I said, I didn't get to spend a whole lot of time with her.
Well, when I say shaded area, I'm talking about her resting place. So distinctly, the headstone stays in shade.
Yeah, I've never been there. I've never been to where she's buried.
And you don't have to.
I know.
You don't have to.
I know.
Debbie, do you have any questions that you might want to say or ask?
Yeah, more about me than her. What can I do to keep facilitating my healing? I'm considering getting regression hypnotherapy. Will that, because I've been doing so much work for like 3 years to figure out what's causing all of this pain and how to heal it. I'm looking for the answer as to what I need to release, and I've tried releasing everything, but I still have all of this pain. So will the hypnotherapy help me to heal that?
First of all, that I'm not psychic. I'm going to go with your grandmother. Right. And the first thing is she don't trust anything that has to do with a doctor touching her brain. That's exactly how she was stating. And the whole time you were talking, Debbie, I do not believe that hypnosis is going to achieve what you need. What she is telling me, and we spoke about this in the beginning, you're working with vibrations to cleanse your body. That's the key. That's the key.
So
Working
sound healing?
Sound healing, yes. Continue, and you notice a difference into it. I noticed that you were waking better. You were sleeping more soundly when you did get it. That's what she told me. I hope that makes a little sense.
Okay.
Notice that I didn't say that you got a lot of it. I said it was more soundly when you did get you some. Can you confirm that you have trouble sleeping?
Yeah. Did the bags not tell you that?
Girl, I got bags, but I sleep very well. I can go down anytime that I want to.
Yeah, I have a hard time. I usually
I don't see your bags.
I usually don't get to sleep till like 4 or 5 in the morning. I have a really hard time falling asleep because of the pain. I'm just in so much pain. It's very difficult.
Do you have a singing bowl?
I do. I have
made out of salt.
Do what?
Get the one that's made out of salt.
It's white, and it's
white.
I think it's made out of selenite or quartz. I'm not sure which, but it's a white crystal singing bowl.
It's perfect. I want you to also get a Himalaya one and get it right next to it. I want you to get them to hum at the same time. This is going to help with the cleansing. You are on the right track with the sound therapy. It's just adding to it. So Debbie, it's never going to go away. It's just something that your body is going to deal with, but these are things that you're going to be able to cope, and the anxieties will go away because grandma's been working on it. And I'm not trying to say that anything's going to get fixed. You're welcome to go and have you're a grown woman. But I think that when you have even the first, you're going to notice that grandma was right.
Okay. Well, yeah, I already tried it like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago with my friend, and I just couldn't get it hypnotized.
And that's what I look at. Your grandma's going. I'm
But
just sharing. I'm sharing.
was
She just
new
says
at
she don't
it.
do that.
Yeah, she was new at it, and there was a lot of noise distractions.
Oh,
And
that's not good.
I just got into like the hypnagogic state, and I had turned the microphone up because I could not hear her singing bowl coming over the microphone. And so I had turned the mic way up. And so I finally had gotten like hypnotized while she was doing the Reiki and stuff on me. I finally got that hypnagogic state. And then she started to talk, and it scared me. It was so loud, it scared me. And and I jumped right out of my hypnagogic state, and I couldn't get back there.
It's hard, but what you're trying to achieve for easing the pain and the troubles, this isn't going to obtain that. I believe the sound therapy is going to obtain that. That doesn't mean that you're not going to get any kind of other benefits from such, but I also know, and look at how you're stating that it didn't work for that. And you asked me a question, and my question was answered by grandma.
I want to know.
And if you talk to your dad, you'll know that she didn't trust doctors very well, especially to go around her brain. So
Well, this isn't a doctor. These are.
I know it isn't, but in her head, I'm just telling you what she's saying. I'm speaking for her. So you can confirm that to help with you knowing that you're on the right path. I hope that helps, Debbie.
Very much, very much.
Debbie, you're my forever friend.
Always. Thank you so much, Katrina.
Bye, honey. Bye. I'm so happy to see you.
And I can't wait to hear post updates, especially about the frog that's sitting in the in a garden. And you have a most beautiful and blessed day, girl.
Thank you. You too, Katrina. Love you
You're
both.
welcome, honey. Bye. Oh my goodness, that was so beautiful.
That was wonderful. Oh,
We
God.
got some great stuff coming through. Even the things, and we have an update because we had somebody from the last show stated that she didn't recognize something. We're going to put that up on the next, post it. But I love it. Anybody that's had a reading with me, first of all, if you would give me a testimonial, we will share it. If you want it to be hidden but still want to share your message, we can do that too. Our whole thing is sharing with the world that this is real, it can happen, and they are watching us. Heaven's real. They coexist with us, and I love it. And once again, she stated that her dad isn't feeling very well, but yet he is having conversations on the other side. I love that. Yep. It continues to confirm my hypothesis, and it makes me so happy. So thank you so much for joining us. I have another person that's going to come in. Rhoda's going to give me another photo.
Miss Allison is next, and she is backstage waiting.
Allison,
there she's smiling.
there
See her?
she is.
Yeah. Hey, Allison.
Hello.
Allison, is this a picture of you?
It is. It's I happened upon you on Facebook, and I saw that you were doing this today. And I actually don't have any pictures of people who have passed, but I wanted to be included, and maybe
I can tell you have a male that is around you right now. So he left here probably around in his 30s or 40s, the latter 30s and or his early 40s is what he looks like to me. And he's definitely a honky tonk man.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a lot of interesting things happening right now. Things like I wouldn't really want to discuss openly.
Okay, it's open. This is for the whole world, so careful.
I get it. I have been asked to be interviewed about some family history. And I'm with thinking about going off record on this very sensitive material.
Well,
And
I do want to express that the gentleman that's stepping into me when I get him, so I want to help to make sure, okay?
okay.
He seems to be somewhere where it would come like west, the west, like Oklahoma or going towards like Colorado type of. That's where it looks like he's coming from. I also feel like this could be possibly a grandfather. And I feel like there's another male that's involved with the sensitive uh, 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 area that you're talking about.
Mhm.
And very interesting because I do see young around in this incidents or areas.
Mhm.
So it will be a healing incident. And please remember, truth always prevails. And I truly believe that when this truth or whatever you have to share is being confirmed by the other side, they're also informing me somehow, some way. I feel like you're an equation of this, not just to share what you know, but that you had also was I want to say victim, baby girl, but I want to indicate that you were part of this. And I do want to express this so clearly that you had nothing to do with. I feel like you need to know that there was nothing that you did, said, or could have changed to make any difference of what occurred. And the person in question was very aware of what they were doing. They were praying. So I hope that that helps when you make your statement. If you were thinking that maybe they weren't all the way correctly up there or possibly acting out in something, I feel that the person in question um, staked it out. I feel like it was completely planned from step one to the end.
That's how I feel. And I've had a hard time coming to terms with that being in my past and being related to that.
Yep.
And
And you weren't the only one. Remember, I stated that your story is going to help many. I feel like there's at least 4 to 7. I don't know why. I just feel like there's more involved than. Do you
both
understand that?
sides, both
Yes.
sides of my family. Yes.
Um,
Yes. Okay.
and it's very sad. I do see that. I truly feel it's a sickness, but it was acted upon with
I think they had belief in it at the
yes,
time. They didn't
yes.
think they
They
were wrong.
truly yes. They knew from the beginning to the end, and unfortunately, that was. And what's interesting is it feels like it was also taught. So the next person
Yes.
would know. Mhm.
Yes. Okay. So
Okay. And do you know that your grandfather? Can you confirm that it like lived on a country land with a the the picket white fence, but it looks like it's made out of wood, gray. It looks grayish.
I don't. I've never seen the land. I've heard that that yes, he owned quite a bit of like a ranch.
Okay, good. That's what, and what I see is actual wood, like the kind that you would take off of the land itself to make this fence line, kind of like the picket white fence. But good. I'm glad that because once again, you gave me a photo of a living person. I don't do psychic work, but I seem to be doing a little bit better lately. But
Thank you.
that's
I
it's only because he's around. He's been watching it and he's trying to share. And now what's interesting, somehow, some way, in question, I'm seeing a well. I'm seeing a well. I'm seeing water, and I'm seeing one of those spigots that you would go up and down to get the water to come forward. Not the
okay.
kind of well that you would have to put a bucket into. It looks like those little red ones that you would pump and the water would come through. He's showing me at least 3 of these in question, and I feel like this is very interesting. Without saying anything, could there be bodies involved with what you're talking about?
Possibly, yes.
I swear that the 3 water pumps that I'm seeing, it's the one in the middle that might help with some of that information.
Oh my God. Okay. I've never met him. And family history is very vague. And in fact, I no longer am, my family's no longer speaking to me. So,
Sweetheart, I know that this is going to be insensitive of me, but what I'm seeing from spirit, and I trust them 100%, period, you're better off that they're not speaking to you, honey. I'm sorry.
including my parents as well.
I'm
Please be
just
honest.
seeing this is not good for you right now. Regardless of, I'm not putting a name, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad. I'm just stating that right now you need to get yourself together. You need to get so not having any extractions. It's good that you are not talking of such, because there's a lot of doors that are slammed shut. And it's because of what everybody's worried about, what everybody's going to think instead of the truth.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have a son?
Yes.
Just wanted to make sure to confirm with. I've been told that he's really good with numbers. I just see like math or being able to put things together, equations. It just looks like he's good at it.
I have 2, and they are both Lego geniuses.
Those are numbers and angles.
Yes, they are amazing, actually.
And you said you have 2, but is one more lightheaded than the other? It looks like there's a big drastic change in differences in their hair color.
They actually have looked like twins until like a big growth spurt this summer. But
You're saying their hair color is exactly the same?
no, you're
One's
right.
darker and one's lighter, right?
One's darker, one's lighter.
The one with the darker hair is the one that's exploding with numbers.
Okay. Yeah.
And music.
Yes, absolutely.
I truly believe that this is your grandfather I'm speaking to. So find out that he crossed over at a younger age. Most of the time they'll go with their best time of the age. I do smell smoke, but more like a pipe smoke, other than a cigarette. And I just want to let you know that getting yourself together, telling your story, is going to be very therapeutic. The truth needs to come out, and you're not just going to help yourself, you're going to help others that are involved in this. So I hope that helps you to move forward.
Can you tell me what you and I have in common?
Well,
why I started following you?
Well, I would say that the one thing that we see in common is that you see visions, that you get those little story clips that come in front of your head. And that was the first beginning that I had too. And these are coming from the gentleman that is helping you out.
That is what?
From the gentleman helping you out. He's your
Oh.
guide. Family has always seemed to be there helping you out.
The evil person is
No,
guiding?
he's not evil. The guy that's been talking to me is not evil at all. He's telling you what it is. I truly don't believe in evil. I believe in evil people, but I have not yet seen a demon. So I truly believe that anything that a person comes through, this is my own beliefs. I know that the paranormal world is slapping me, yelling at me, whatever it may be. But
Okay.
every time I've been at those haunted places that have demons in particular, I can see on the other side. So I can see that they're wearing a mask. I can see that they're pretending. I can see that they're changing. So that's all I'm stating. I personally yet have not seen such, but I've been to some of the most haunted places and still can't say that it is demons. So at this moment, and with your guide being around you, he's protecting you. He's keeping you in there. It's just that one thing that you got to stop doing is you're trying to communicate with anyone that's willing to talk to you. Talk to one. Open the door to one person. Make it a friendship. When you just open up, and Stephen Huff is a great friend of mine, and I love him so much. He's a forever friend. But if you go back 5 years ago, he was talking about demons. He was talking about, but all of his videos was, anybody want to talk? Anybody out there? You leave it open. You leave the ones that are not truthful, the ones that want to scare you and know you can't see them. His new videos are about love. They're about heaven. And he only asks for particular persons. That's the whole key. Please remember that when you're walking down the street and those ugly people that are giving you a bad look or had even robbed somebody or do God knows, when they cross over, they could still be that same kind of person, but even deadlier because they're working in a stealth mode.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
seeing you surrounded. I don't see anything. Right now, you have to work on yourself, and that's where the real fear is coming from. Let go.
Okay.
Okay. I hope that helps with you, Allison.
It does. And by the way, I was born in at San Jacinto Hospital and lived in Baytown, and that is why
My son is in San Jacinto Hospital. I live in Baytown.
I know. And
Oh my
that is why
goodness.
when I saw that and I was going through just randomly looking around on Facebook and saw that, I was like, oh my goodness. And so
It's
that's how
meant
I
to
started
be.
following you.
Yay.
Who,
Thank you so much. And now you're a forever friend.
oh my
And
goodness,
as
you're
soon as
awesome.
COVID's over, we're going to be doing more events because I do stuff in Baytown all the time, and gives you a dinner and
Well,
meal.
I'm no longer there, but I would see you if you came anywhere near
Well,
where I
wherever you
currently
are, we
am.
might be heading your way because my ideal, and I might start something. If you guys want me to hit the road, I want to get me one of those little mini what do they call it? Those little mini buses where I can sit in the back, smoke, have my little drink, and go to the next town. Give
Well, you're
messages
awesome.
from heaven.
Thank you so much.
Love you. Thank you so much for sharing. And you hang in there and you tell your story, girl. You tell the truth.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Another rockin'.
OMG.
I know.
The moment I saw the photo, I was like, this is a girl that's here. I knew that she wasn't crossed, but
You give 100%. I just have to say something. Before the show, Katrina said, have them already lined up. I'm going to give everyone 5 minutes so I can do as many as I can. I'm so grateful. But Katrina, no, but I love it because Katrina, when they start talking, she keeps talking. And I just had to say that because she's so awesome. And Candy's next. We got 3 there. I'm going to wait before I pull anyone else. I don't know what our time looks like. So
what's that song by Candy? I know that there's a few songs that are
I
made by
love Candy.
Yep, that's it. I love Candy.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girlfriend, all the way from Florida.
She's our bud.
We met Candy in Florida the beginning of the year in February. In fact, when we came back, we went on COVID lockdown.
Yeah.
You were our last trip for this year, and you brought your friends. You brought your daughter. I'm so blessed because when you share me with your family, it's one of the most highest of compliments, and I take that as it is, compliment and honor, not lightly. And to have you here, girl, what's up? What can I do for you?
Well, I sent you a different picture this time.
Okay, Rhodey is on. She's over there texting. Let's get you here. Woo! Let's see. We're going far back now. She already told me. She said you went to the back of the book to get this picture. I hope that makes
did.
sense.
Yeah, I did.
Here, let me show the world. Oh, here we are. Beautiful. And is this woman on your mom's side?
It is. It's my mother's mother.
Beautiful. I love what I get to do because it gives that direction and peace. And she shows me that her body, her mind went a lot further than her body did. I feel like she was always thinking big, always thinking the best picture. She doesn't show me a woman that was a sorry Betty or a Nelly Betty.
Yeah, no, she wasn't.
She tells me that you have something. Do you have something that she wrote? By any chance, is there some letters that the family may have gotten? Did her husband serve when she was younger? When they were younger?
I don't know. I've been talking back and forth to who I think might maybe be a cousin, but I'm not
It's
sure.
interesting, the papers. I just see that these papers are very, and to me, I'm taking them as letters that are going to help with the information. And they definitely look like letters that are in a smaller envelope, not the longer envelope, the smaller ones and there's red and white on there. So I don't know why I'm seeing red also. So it might be red ink, but I think that's going to help. She also tells me that they left the family. I feel like they did a good job at raising some wealth, being able to share it at the end. And she's showing me that, is there two? Your mom and another? Does she have
There were several. There was my mom and my Uncle Buddy and then my Aunt Phyllis.
Okay, I'm going to go with Buddy because I was going to say a male. That's the one. So are these two your mom and Uncle Buddy? I don't know why she's not bringing up is she the youngest? Is your mom the oldest?
I think Aunt Phyllis is the oldest of all of them. And then Mom and Uncle Buddy. So Mom would have been older than Uncle Buddy.
Okay, then I'm not going to put mom into it because I don't believe it I think it has to do with the oldest daughter. So by any chance did they receive some stuff from her when she crossed over?
Yeah.
A bulk of it?
They took most of it, yeah.
Okay, that's where I wanted to get to. I wanted to make sure because that made her very sad, very judgmental. That's exactly. I feel like she would have, if you would have brought her in her day, this is a woman that would have put you in the corner.
Oh yeah.
With your nose sticking there and don't you move or anything like. I'm just saying that's what, and I believe that they should be ashamed of themselves of not sharing with the third person, and in this case would be your mom, the rest of the family. She also shows me, it's very interesting. Did she get a necklace from from her mother?
I think Mom got most of
Beads.
her costume jewelry, but I'm not.
Look at how I said beads.
Yeah.
I just saw it. She just wants to let her know that she is around. She's been around. Do you have any questions that you want to ask her? She's confirmed that she's around. She's here.
I get the feeling that there's something she wants me to know, but I don't know. I can't figure out what it is.
Well, she definitely wants you to know that. Okay, let me explain this. And this is because it is also just like the other girl. It goes to the whole world. And the people in question, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Okay. And just because they're family doesn't mean that you're supposed to give them free reins or not question what you go into. And because she brought up the other, I feel like Candy, I feel like somewhere in that category that you may be in such a position of having to trust or question what's being said by someone that you care about or family member. And I want you to understand that she's stating that disappointments will come. And If she had known, then she would have acted on it and put him into the corner. So I feel like she's expressing to you, and because it did happen, I feel like you need to go with treading with water. I think you need to go in it lightly. I think you need to do it just like you would do with your with someone that you don't know. That's great. And if it satisfies your checklist, then proceed. I don't think it's gonna though, but
Okay.
I'm just sharing because I that's what it is. You have to go through that checklist, otherwise it's not going. And I think it's best to just let it go. Does that make any sense? I feel like, and I had to do that. Or it's the hardest pill to swallow.
Yep.
It really is. I had to let it go. I was in court, but I was a winner. I don't care whatever, and I'm going to make it so clear. I was a winner, even though I don't have the device in question. I went in there to prove that it was a gift. I got that proven, and I went in there proving that the amount that this woman was stating that it was not true. So I'm a winner. That's just how I feel about it. And look at Rudy.
You're always
I'm a winner too, because in a court of law, it's proved I'm not a thief.
Right. It was proven that it was a gift, but because it was for a group, not one person can take on that. That's the only reason why I don't have such in my possession. But I feel like I was a winner. I went in there and told the truth, and even though that person may feel that, and the reason why I'm bringing it up, Candy, is because I know that you're coming in with truth. You're coming in with everything being on your side. However, I don't think that it's going to come in the direction that should be for you. I'm not trying to tell you my business or anything.
Right.
It's because I think that it holds water with you.
Okay.
That it's kind of going to be a wash,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
And don't go in there thinking that you have to be a special way because of it being family or friend. That's the main thing that your grandmother is expressing to you. You have to go in there and treat them and just, look, these were our own children.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. They were.
It happens. And this doesn't make, and this isn't blowing up your family. Excuse me. That's the wine. What I want to express to you and your family is that this happens a lot. This is not unique. That isn't, unfortunately, this happens a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have another question for her that might help you with that? And I hope that I kept it as generic with my answer, so your business isn't just going out there.
I need to know if the cousin is really a cousin.
No.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I just gave the first answer I got.
No, that's cool. That answers
Oh, that really
question.
makes sense of everything she was saying now, huh?
Yeah, it does. That answers the big question.
Yeah, it does. So just keep that up, and you let me know when you get it in there.
Yes,
When
ma'am.
you get the answer.
I
Love
will.
you, Candy. Thank you
You.
so much, girl. Tell the family we said hello.
I will.
Wow. Oh my goodness,
That
that's
was
beautiful
great.
too.
I'm not going to spend much time because we want to get some of these people done. I got
We're working
two
hard.
waiting, and do you think we have time? I could draw at least one more. I didn't know if you were going to stay on longer today.
Well, what time
we got
is it?
Mama and Erica next.
Okay, let's
Mama's
do these two right here.
Okay.
That'll be 5 today, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Who's next?
Mama. Mama is next.
Mama.
Hi.
Hello. I can't see your face.
Oh, it's because I'm having problems with my camera. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there you go. Hello, Mama.
Hello.
Her real name is what? How do you say your real name?
Oh, my real name?
Yes.
Oh, Angelica.
Angelica.
Oh, okay.
How beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, Angelica.
Yeah, I accidentally sent you a picture of me first because
No,
I thought
I got the picture of it. Here it is.
Uh-huh.
By any chance, he says that his name lives on. Is there a son by any chance that has his name, or does he have a boy that continues for his
Uh,
bloodline?
that guy in the picture. He's alive, and he has 3 kids. But I don't know his kids' names. I don't know
I
any
don't
of
know
them.
any names either, and I'm not psychic. So, by any chance, was there a child that may not? Who is this guy to you?
Oh, that's my new boyfriend. I've been dating him for 5 months.
Okay. Do you know if he had a child that may have not made it and had crossed over?
Yes, yes. He told me that he had a child and it drowned in the pool, and then he had a baby with another lady. She was pregnant, but she had an abortion.
Okay, that's the only way I'm getting a connection to this particular person. Please know that I'm not psychic. I'm only a medium, and I need spirit to guide me. And
Yes,
that's
but that
how I know how to guide you. But
uh-huh.
I'm also finding that this particular person is in he's in cross paths, honey. I feel like I don't know if he has split personalities diagnosed, but I think that he could be right in front of you and in a split second change right right in front of your eyes. Does that make any sense? Does he have racing thoughts? Is he a bipolar? Do you notice that he's happy and then he's not?
Yeah, I noticed that, and I didn't know what was going on with him. Like, I don't know, like, what kind of problems he has, like mental or emotional. He never shared that with me. Um, it's just that. So I don't know. Maybe he does have bipolar or split personality.
You do get scared every once in a while. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, I do. I really do. And then you are also accurate about the baby as well. That too. Both of those things made sense. Yes.
I just want to let you know that I trust heaven, and those are the reasons why I asked those questions. And can you confirm that you have a grandma on the other side? I mean, and she works in she has her own garden. I mean, she would go out to the backyard, grab it, and bring it back into the kitchen. And,
Yes, I. Uh huh. That makes sense.
and she always wore a apron around. She shows me with an apron on her all the time. So I hope that that makes some sense. Can you confirm that you know
Yes.
grandma?
Y- yes, I know who that lady is. Yes, I know which
Okay.
grandma because both of them passed away, and I know which one you're talking
Look
about.
at me saying there's two. So I feel
Uh
like it
huh.
might be great grandma. I don't feel like it's the grandma. I feel like it's the very first one. And
Yes.
she's showing me something about a blue, like blue house or blue coloring in the house or the front of it. So I don't know if you might live in a blue home or if there
Oh,
was.
I think the blue walls. Yes.
Okay, okay. You're supposed to take a walk.
Mhm.
You already know that.
Mhm.
And that walk is uh, for you to be um, better. If
Yes.
your question is wondering what could possibly occur, future is never etched in stone. But what I do see is that maybe it's better just you.
Oh, so not with the guy.
That's your decision.
Oh.
I'm looking at everything that your loved ones have showed me,
Uh
even
huh.
his baby that confirms his personality because I can't do that. I can't look at a person that way.
Uh huh.
And you did confirm the questions that I asked you with yeses. So
Mhm.
all I can state, I know that's hard. I know that how hard that is, but the benefit for your because I feel like he's bleeding you dry. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel, and it's not just your emotions, but it also feels like it's financial.
Mhm. So I just have one question. Like, I don't know if you can answer it because you said you're not a psychic. So I don't know like what's to come for me and him in the future. But I don't know if you can answer that.
You were already answered what was for you and him in the future. Your answer
Oh.
was for you to for
Uh huh.
you to take care of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense. Okay.
I'm sorry, but you are your own woman. You do what makes you happy, and you confirmed all the loved ones on the other side that had stepped forward to give me your answer. And look at your question was answered like a few minutes ago when I told you it looks like it's best for you to be by yourself right now.
Okay. And my grandma's always around me, the one with the garden.
Yes. And
Uh-huh.
the apron she sewed. I just want to let you know. I definitely could see that it was handmade. So
Did
she's always around.
she has any message for me?
To Her message for you is to be happy and to know that the happiness comes from within you.
And she's always around me, even when I have my anxiety, right?
Always,
Trying to comfort me.
always,
Always. Okay.
100%.
Yeah, because I always have dreams about her and stuff a lot.
Look at her. No wonder she's the first person to step forward to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you are already confirming that you've thought about her, that you dream
Yeah.
about her. You confirm
Mm-hmm.
that you feel like she's around, and she
Yeah.
gave you a message that you weren't really wanting to hear, but yet it
Mm-hmm.
was the truth.
Yeah, I always feel
See?
like she's around me, but I can't see her. I can't, but I could feel it, like the
Most
energy.
most people can't, and that's why they contact me to be able to help them. And because you sent me a photo of someone that was alive, I had to find someone on heaven that could answer. So I just want to let you know that I hope that things are better, that things get better in the way that you want them to be. But I feel like your focus should be you.
Okay, that makes
Okay?
sense. Yes,
Okay?
everything you said was accurate. 100%. Yes.
Thank you so much. And you have a
Hmm.
blessed day. You're my forever friend. Thank you for following us. And I send you so much love and peace. And I hope that you get to that point, that you
Yes.
enjoy
Thank
it.
you. I'm a new
You're
subscriber.
welcome.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you.
you. You have a blessed day.
You.
Oh my goodness, she
That
is
was
so
awesome.
awesome.
That was
I'm
awesome.
trying, and I love that your answers are coming in by your loved ones. And that's who I get those for. So I hope that she um, finds a beautiful future in her and makes those decisions that benefit her, the better for her. Who are we next?
Okay, we got our last one, Erica, and I just want to say one thing, and that is that it has been an awesome show. Everyone in the chat room too, with all the right off the cuff doing the comments, and I thank everyone for being here today and help us get to 1,500 subscribers, and she'll do this again. Right? Yeah.
And
All right.
remember, 2 weeks from today,
Yep. Next show.
contact us. It's $15 for one photo. Look at all the information that comes through on one photo. Come on in, contact us on Facebook, and we'll get you set up to be we only take 6 people and one lucky one in the chat room. Now I have Erica. Hello, Erica.
Hi,
How
how
are
are
you doing?
you?
You're outside. You must be enjoying the weather.
Yes, it's raining, but
Oh, oh, it is. It looks beautiful on the back end of you. Rhodey's going to get me your photo. Thank you so much for stepping in and sharing your family with me. Let's see.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Rhodey's getting it. It's just taking me a minute. I just want to let you know that her personality, I can tell that church was very involved with this woman's life.
yes.
And she had to see in my heart that I was on the good side. So, and when I get that also, it's because they were raised that speaking to such person as myself would keep them from going to heaven. And of course, if I could talk to her while she's in heaven, we know that it's a goodie, right? So I just wanted to
Yes.
share it. She does have a necklace with her that I care. I feel like they feel like you guys made sure that she had it when she crossed, when she was buried. Is it her cross or has a
I'm
um,
not I'm not
Mary on it?
sure. I'm not sure.
It's okay. Is this your grandmother?
Yes, from my dad's side.
And by any chance, did she have anything to do with teaching? It just looks like she was very influential with people around her.
No, but she was the matriarch of our family for sure.
Could you explain that word? I'm sorry, I don't know.
She was the glue that held us together, pretty much.
That would be somebody that teaches a lot of people,
Mhm.
influences them. Okay, we were using the same different words, but expressing the same thing. I just want to make sure. And
Mhm.
please know that this woman shows me that she is in no pain. I feel like she had a lot of problems with pain from head to toe. Can you confirm that?
Mhm. She had Alzheimer's, and right before she passed, and hospice stepped in. She had a stroke, and which caused her to fall, and she had like a big old knot in her on her head whenever she
It's
did pass.
interesting that from head to toe, because she also shows me that her feet was very cold. People would and and there's a special blanket that they brought in for her, so that way it would be laid on top of her.
Mhm.
And I feel like it was crocheted or some kind of that kind of material.
Actually, there was a quilt that
Tweed.
she made me that's pretty much the only thing that I took that I have of hers. She made it for me when I was a kid, and I have two. I have one for my son, and then I have the one that she made for me when I was a kid.
Your son, man, boy, does she love this young man. Is he always?
Oh yeah.
Does he get himself hurt, or is he the kind that seems to?
Well,
If
he's fixing to be two, and he is
So he is
definitely
running into
crazy.
things. 2 years off, because I was like, it's like he's running into stuff, or,
Yes, he
and my
busted his
son's
head
like that
open
in his
right
20s.
before she passed away.
Wow, I love when she brought up the head because that just brings in more confirmation of loved ones giving more information. Now,
Mhm.
this is so interesting because I know that your son is very young, but I distinctly recognize this. Does he got Toy Story, or did you watch the Toy Story with him? It's like I'm seeing that
He has
horse.
um he has like a weird connection with a Buzz Lightyear toy that he has. And that's
Man,
like one
I
of his first
love it.
words.
That's Toy Story. Please know she's around. She's helping him. She's helping him, especially with his sleep. I see that he tosses.
He
It looks
sleeps
like
with
he's
he
wild.
sleeps with the blanket that I took from her that she
Oh
had.
my goodness, I love that. And does he turn himself around in the bed? Does it seem like
Yes, he sleeps crazy.
please know that she's around. I love this because I wouldn't know this. This comes from them, especially with the Toy Story stuff. And she helps him soothe. There's something to do with that Twinkle, Twinkle Little Star song. I don't know why, but I'm getting that song kind of like sleep, rest, um, uh, comfort. And
Hmm.
you've already been reading with him. I'm seeing
Yes,
the
he
book,
loves books.
the hardcover book.
Yes.
That she opens up. Now, does this hardcover book? It feels like it's got a little bit of cushiony on the front end of the book. I don't know why, but I feel like it kind of like airy. So when you touch the red book, why did I say red? Is it red?
He has a Mickey book that has a big red heart on the front of it.
And is it kind of squishy or a little bit soft?
Yeah,
The
I would say
hardcover.
that.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to share it. I just because I got red, she's hanging around, she's there, and wow. Uh, does your son have a issue with maybe allergies or breathing or something? It almost like
He
assisting.
he has allergies, yes, but nothing major.
I'm just seeing her being around and helping. That's why I had suggested and asked you about that and to
Hmm.
help you with your concerns. And I'm supposed to tell you that you're a fabulous mom. I don't know why you're worried. That's what she said. You're a fabulous mom. You're doing the things that you want to do and and keeping it. And I feel like the person that you're also with, probably husband or the father, you don't
Hmm.
have to be married to them to
Hmm.
have it. But you stand strong with the nose, stand strong with keeping it, because I got a feeling the other one in question is trying to be a little bit always too young or let him get away with it. This woman is telling you that you're doing the right thing by showing balance, boundaries, and loving him very well. What questions would you like to ask her?
I just want to know, because she had Alzheimer's like really bad towards the end. I want to know if she knew that we were there.
She does. She tells me that one had there was one on each side of her. One was holding one hand and one was holding the other. So I hope that you can confirm that. The other hand that was on it, the person that was on the left side also was touching her knee. So I hope that that makes it intense. She's showing me
That was
this.
my dad. Mm-hmm.
I love heaven. I wasn't there. She's sharing that. And she likes the smell of things, flowers,
Oh yeah.
fragrances. And I think that you make sure, do you have candles around the house to make sure that you got that going on? She
Mm-hmm.
loves that. She hangs out with you. Now, your dad, she's showing me her hand being on the lower portion of his back, going around his, I want to say love handles, but I just want to say just
Yeah.
it's in that area, all that area, and I think that I don't know if kidneys would be in that category, but it's starting from those. So I think that he might be having some issues of the lower back.
He
Please
does
let you
have
know
bad back problems.
she's around. She's helping.
That's good to know.
It is, and I'm supposed to let you know. Yeah, is there something about your car? Have you been having some issues with it?
Yesterday it overheated when I was stuck in traffic in Galveston.
Oh no. Oh, so you're from Texas too. Well, nice to
Mm-hmm.
meet ya. We're out here too. I'm just in Baytown. Um,
Same.
I know that this is going to be so hard, and I know that especially with nowadays, but she's just saying, I feel like she wants you to trade it in and just get you another one.
That's funny because that's probably going to be happening soon.
And this is very interesting. It kind of looks like it could be like uh, SUV style, smaller style. I see gray or silver, kind of like a Jeep, but extended size kind of thing.
Well, I drive a black Expedition and it has silver on it.
Well, you're going to get something, but a little bit smaller than that. And I think you've already been wanting to do, wanting something
Mm-hmm.
just a little bit smaller, but in that kind of category. So let me know when you get it. I feel like it's going to happen. And you're my forever friend.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Please know that you're not by yourself. She knows that you were around. She knows all the things that you guys had done for her. I do know that there was music and she shows me all the white flowers that surrounded the beautiful ceremony.
I planned everything and picked all her favorites, and I picked all the music, so that's probably why.
Wow, no wonder she's bringing it up. She is so happy. She says that you also had photos in a row of things, and it just looks like it goes in a row. And excuse me, it kind of looks like it could be that brass looking type of
The
frame.
photo boards, yeah.
Yes. So,
Mm-hmm.
girl, believe me, she says that you did a fabulous job and that she does recognize that. And I'm being shown a piece of paper. So did you also, I know that you did all that other stuff, but did you also talk or write something down for her?
I did. I spoke at her funeral.
She was with you when you were preparing it, and I also see where you scraped it out and scratched it out and continued with it, and that's how you went with it. You didn't rewrite it. You went with the ones that you scraped and you still wrote and continued. So please know she was there. I wasn't there, and this particular woman is very thankful for all that you had done for her, taking care of her, giving her dignity, cleaning her up, all those things and getting the special stuff that she asked for.
Thank you.
No, that's her. You're so welcome.
That's
And that
awesome.
flower, could it be like a lily?
There were lilies and
But you brought
really,
one lily back. Didn't you bring one back with you?
I did, and hydrangeas because those were one of her favorites.
So I got little pinks in the centers.
Hmm.
Okay, I don't know the name of them, but that's exactly what I'm seeing. And trust me, she's in good standings. This
That's
particular
good.
woman is having a great time, and one of it is having a fruity drink and watching the water. That's her heaven.
That's awesome.
You have a most beautiful, blessed day, girl. You are my forever friend, and I thank you so much for sharing such a beautiful soul with me today.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. You have a blessed day.
You too.
Wow, did we have a
What
great
a
day?
great show. What a
This is
great show.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. They have come through 100%.
We got chill bumps over there. A couple of people got chill bumps in the chat room. It was great. It was awesome. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today.
Join us again in 2 weeks. We will be on at 4 o'clock. We will have our intro. We'll be on 3 Old Lady Productions. That's why we call it that. And Valerie was over in the background. She was also talking with you guys in chat room. And I can't do this without you. I want to say thank you so much with my crew, Rhodey, Valerie, and LD right here. We told you he was going to be here on it. And your loved ones all around are ever, they never let us down. They know what's happening. They know what's going on. And we had 2 people that sent me photos of live people. I don't do that. So thank goodness I was able to connect with someone that was over on the other side to assist you. And I hope that that gives you guidance to the future. I hope that it helps you to continue. And I hope that everyone that got us reading from their loved ones tonight, that they know that they're okay and not to worry about them anymore, but to have a smile on your face and know that they are truly in their heaven.
Amen to that. And please share our videos where you can. Her videos, listen to me, our videos. Her videos. And although I make sure I'm in them all, you can see that. But, anyway, thank you guys. It's been awesome. See you in 2 weeks. Only 3 spots left. We already got 2, and there will be a surprise reading that day also.
Yes.
So join Katrina and crew 2 weeks from today.
Contact us, because as soon as you get them in, as soon as
Yep.
we're done, we just want to make sure everybody gets a good message. And share, like, subscribe. I don't know if I said that in the right order, but you get what we're meaning. And help us grow. Let the world know that your loved ones are watching you. I love what I get to do. You have a blessed day. Heaven is real, guys.